Good morning, church. My name is Maame, and I am doing our bite-sized Bible for this week. We're continuing on from the theme on Sunday, which was on wisdom, which Stu preached on. So today our verse is Ecclesiastes 5:10, which says, "He who loves money will not be satisfied with money, nor he who loves wealth with his income. This also is vanity." And in the Message version, the same verse reads as, "The one who loves money is never satisfied with money, nor the one who loves wealth with big profits, more smoke." The book of Ecclesiastes is written by Solomon, who was the son of David. And Solomon is arguably the richest man in history, and perhaps also the wisest man before Jesus. So I think that if we are going to be wise, we should probably pay attention to what he has to say on this topic and see what we can learn from it. When I was thinking of this verse, I thought money is a funny one because we need it for our day-to-day function. We need it to pay our bills, we need it to buy food, we need it for our basic necessities. And I think if you've been a Christian for any amount of time, hearing a verse like that, you can easily sort of, not dismiss it, but it can easily sort of sit lightly on you, because we've had various versions of knowing that chasing money or, the love of money is not a good thing. But I think Solomon is also challenging us to think broader than just our bank balance or the cash in our hand, especially when he goes on to talk about wealth. And so I looked up what the definition of wealth is, and in the dictionary it said it is the abundance of valuable material possession or resources, or the abundance of valuable financial assets or physical possessions. So I just wanted us to kind of think about that definition of wealth, about having an abundance of material possessions or resources. And I think what Solomon is asking us to pause and think about is that the constant chasing of stuff, the constant chasing of things won't satisfy us ultimately. In the end, it's what he says is smoke. It goes away. It won't fulfill the need in us for full satisfaction. And I think what he is imploring us to think about is not endlessly chasing things, which I think in our society and in our culture can be quite difficult, because we're constantly bombarded about the next thing that we need, the next thing that we must have or that we want. And as Christians, I think we have a real challenge and a real invitation here to go against the grain and to show people that it's not necessarily about the physical things that we need. It's not just about the physical things and the material possessions which we have, which are just sort of sitting around, but actually true satisfaction ultimately is found in God. True satisfaction, true hope is really ultimately in Jesus, which I think is what Solomon is challenging us on this morning. When you read further down in the chapter, he does talk about the fact that, we're giving gifts, things and material possessions as gifts, and all we can do with them is to enjoy them in the moment, and to enjoy them and steward them for what they are, but not to constantly sort of sit in that rat race of thinking that we need more and we need more and we need more. God is a generous giver, and he gives us these things for us to use and share and take care of, and that we should do that, but we should really just do that in that moment, and that should not be our ultimate goal and the ultimate thing that we're going for. And so this morning I just wanted us to just as we go about our day and our weeks, to really ask God, ask the Holy Spirit to speak to our hearts, and just to bring to the surface if there's anything that we are chasing after, that we think we need or that we want, that we don't necessarily need to, that we would ask him to give us grace to seek him first, always, and also just to remind us of the things that he's given us, and to enjoy the things that we have, the relationships that we have, the gifts he's given us in our home and in our surroundings, in nature. Just to take a moment to pause and enjoy the stuff he's given us, and not constantly be chasing after more things, when he's given us himself as our ultimate satisfaction. Okay, I hope you have a good day. Take care.